Hey there, folks. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of groundhogs. Forget everything you thought you knew about these little weather predictors. We're about to unveil some truly mind-blowing facts. So, buckle up for a journey through groundhog lore and science. Let's kick off with the origins of Groundhog Day. This quirky holiday traces back to the ancient pagan tradition of Imbolc, celebrating the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. Who would have thought that a modern holiday involving a rodent could have such deep historical roots? Groundhog or woodchuck? Spoiler alert, they're the same. The term woodchuck doesn't come from chucking wood, but from the Algonquian Native American word woodchuck. Bet you didn't see that coming. Did you know groundhogs are strict vegetarians? These creatures can munch through about a pound of vegetation daily. Imagine hosting a dinner party for these furry little vegans. Groundhogs are nature's architects. Their burrows, complete with multiple rooms and exits, are marvels of animal engineering. It's like having an underground mansion made of dirt and rocks. In the wild, groundhogs live for about 6 years. In captivity, they can hit the ripe old age of 14. It's all about that stress-free, predator-free life. Let's talk celebrities, groundhog style. Punxsutawney Phil, the star of Groundhog Day, has been predicting the weather since 1887. But here's the catch. There's been more than one Phil. It's like the James Bond of groundhogs. How accurate is our furry forecaster? Statistically, Phil's got about a 39% accuracy rate. That's less reliable than flipping a coin. Maybe we should stick to meteorologists for our weather predictions. Ever heard a groundhog whistle? That's their alarm call. Imagine if your smoke detector was a groundhog, it would certainly add some wildlife flair to home safety. Hibernation is serious business for groundhogs. They drop their body temperature to just a few degrees above freezing, slow their heartbeat, and breathe only once every 6 minutes. Talk about power-saving mode. Groundhog Day might be big in North America, but other countries have their own versions. Germany, for instance, used to rely on a badger to predict the coming of spring. It's like an international weather-predicting animal kingdom out there. Groundhogs aren't just burrowers, they're also excellent swimmers. Imagine challenging a groundhog to a pool race. Spoiler alert, you might lose. A groundhog's teeth never stop growing. They keep them worn down by gnawing on food and, well, anything chewable. It's like perpetual dental work. The 1993 film Groundhog Day not only popularized the holiday, but also added a phrase to our vocabulary. Having a Groundhog Day experience means living the same day over and over. Thank you, Bill Murray. If the groundhog sees its shadow, we get 6 more weeks of winter. No shadow means an early spring. It's a fun tradition, but scientifically speaking, it's as accurate as predicting the stock market by reading tea leaves. In towns like Punxsutawney, Groundhog Day is a big deal, with festivities resembling a mini carnival. It's like Mardi Gras, but with less jazz and more fur. Groundhogs are part of the squirrel family. That's right, they're basically chunky and burrowing squirrels. Family reunions must be interesting. By burrowing, groundhogs help aerate and mix the soil. Think of them as nature's little gardeners, helping our ecosystem one dig at a time. Scientists actually study Groundhog Day to understand how folklore and weather prediction intersect. It's like meteorology meets mythology. Baby groundhogs are called kits, or cubs. They're born blind and furless, completely dependent on mom. From zero to hero in a few months. Finally, Groundhog Day has permeated pop culture, from TV shows to music and even video games. It's amazing how a small animal and its shadow can capture our imagination. And there you have it, 20 fascinating facts about groundhogs and Groundhog Day. Who knew these little creatures had so much going on? Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing facts. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for those shadows.